A carved out pumpkin or turnip with facial features is commonly known as a what?
Pumpkin.
You've got to raise your paddles. Jack-o'-lantern, fantastic. Brilliant. All right, superb. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so you could bring a gun home,
Yeah, I know.
and that wouldn't stress your parents. But if you brought a girl home, that might stress them out.
You don't bring girls home.
Don't bring girls, just guns. I like that. We've been getting fitter. We spent more quality time with our family and our friends. We've earned less, but we've also spent less. Right, so the first person I want to introduce you to is Genevieve. You come up here.
Hi.
Genevieve, if you can say hi to Genevieve. I've got a Kizomba teacher, 8 years, so she's a proper old school teacher, knows all the moves. I'm going to learn something today, which is quite useful. I'm going to show you a few steps. What kind of steps are good if you're trying to date someone on the first date?
Well, the slow steps are quite good.
Slow steps are good so we can wind each other. Teenagers do need, and children generally do need to know that when a new person comes into their life, they can talk to their existing parent quite openly, without fear, without retribution. But now with the lockdown, since the lockdown, how do you envisage you can do that? How are you going to enjoy yourself and go out if people have got to socially distance in those clubs? Come over here a second. These two met online. How long have you been together?
11 years.
11 years they've been together. Right? There are a lot more people now in sports taking drugs, and particularly the group of drugs we know as steroids. So do you think that we're in an era right now where people are abusing steroids a lot more, or do you think for...
Very, very diverse. So we have to think before we become accountants now. We have to say, if you was a lawyer, you would say, I want to become a human rights lawyer. You would say, I want to become a family lawyer. Yeah, a criminal lawyer. As an accountant, you just say, I just want to become an accountant. That's it. Because I'm good with numbers. No, it's not enough anymore. We have to add value now.
And it stuck with me.
Can I ask you a last question?
Go for it.
You once said that you were going to eat Lennox as Lewis's children and that you were Alexander the Great. Do you remember those?
Yeah, I'm a really interesting guy. I get carried away sometimes. I deal with my personality disorder. What they call that, borderline personality disorder.
You magnanimously, absolute champion, you know?
No, I think this is a draw, my friend. That was so good. That's the craziest thing I've ever done on TV. Thank you, Jean-Paul.
I'm with Jean-Paul. I think the whole thing is absolutely rigged.